And these are the materials: oil, alcohol, honey, water with colorant, a jar, and materials to throw. So we are going to start with the experiment. The first step is to put the honey on the jar. This honey is original from
Yécora, Sonora, Ajúa.
Then we need to put the oil. As you can see, the oil is separate from the honey. Then we need to put the water with colorant to the jar. And the last fluid is the alcohol. We put some red colorant to the alcohol so we can see it on the jar. The first thing we're gonna throw is a penny. And we can see it stays above the honey. Here. We can see that the penny is above everything, and here is the honey. The next thing is a corcho, and we can see that is in the oil. Is this bottle thing. And we can see is between the oil and the alcohol. And the last thing is a sharpener. And it's the same case as the penny is on the honey.
That's the explanation of our project. Well, what we notice in this project is that the honey is the one who has more density rather than the soap, the alcohol, or the water. Obviously, there are many other materials that can be more dense than the honey, but comparing of those four, honey was the one more dense. We noticed that in the glass, the ingredients goes. First, on the bottom was honey, then a little higher was the soap, the alcohol, and finally the water. What does it mean? Or what does this tells us? Well, it tells us that the water is the one with less density. And what does this really mean? Well, it means that when you put something like really heavy or really light, it will depend if it's gonna float or not. And it's very important on the water because sometimes when we go to the pool or we go to the ocean, we are like scared that we're gonna drop off to the top of the bottom of the ocean, and it's not. I mean, there are different to the bottom of the ocean, and it's not. I mean, there are different densities between the salted water and the normal water, the one we drink or the one we used to go to the pools or we used to take baths. It's not the same, but it's a comparison. Our body it's less dense than the water. And obviously it will depend on the amount. It's very important. I mean, you can say, oh, but the honey is denser than the water, but it will depend obviously in the amount and the object that we are dropping off. As well, we drop off some ingredients that you're gonna see, or you already saw, and this is because the ingredients are less dense than or more dense than the liquids that we put. For example, a coin, obviously because of their material and weight, it's more dense than the water or than the alcohol or even in the soap because of their weight. And we saw that it drops to the bottom of our glass, that it was the honey.
Thank you for watching. This is our evidence number 1. I hope you enjoy and stay safe.
See you
for
soon,
COVID.
CP.